Hi, my name is Jeanne. I'm a yoga teacher. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today, I'm going to give you a gem, a treasure. It's the 6 movements of the spine. It's an amazing way to warm up your body. You can do it in any position, really. I'm going to show them all to you today. The 6 positions are forward, back, side, the other side, and twist. Okay, so it's like a compilation today of all the different uh, position in which you can do those 6 movements. We're going to start on a chair. Make sure you sit on the edge of the chair. I'm going to be silent and just add some voiceover in case. The goal here is that you stay in each position for as long as it's comfortable for you. And the longer you're going to stay, the more you're going to gain in flexibility. So it's up to you. Okay. But it has to stay comfortable, obviously. So make sure you sit on the edge of the chair. Inhale, lengthen the spine. And forward, it's the chin toward the chest, and you roll down. Try to feel each vertebra going down one after the other. Your arms are soft, either inside your legs or outside. Your head is so heavy that it contributes to bring your upper body down. And as you exhale, you bring the upper body even closer to your legs. When you inhale, you slightly come back. And when you exhale, you come down again. Very good. And then you slowly roll up, feeling each vertebra one after the other. Take your time. Head is the last. Make sure you breathe enough before going backwards, so you catch the backrest and you inhale, you send your chin forward and up. You can catch the seat and lift your hips off the chair. Make sure you keep the most of your weight on your feet, even your toes. So you keep sending your hips forward and up as if your umbilical cord was still attached and someone was pulling it towards the ceiling. Can you feel that space that you create in the front part of your body and how much your spine is bending backwards? And very slowly you bring back the hips down onto the seat that you're using. Take a moment to reposition yourself, breathe, and go to the side. Stretch the right side of your arm. Left arm is sliding down the left leg of the chair. Right arm up. Open up the sides. As you breathe, you realize you can go further, and slowly you come back. Same on the other side. Right hand down, sliding on the leg of the chair. Left arm up and away from you. Keep the chin not too much down on the chest, not too much high, just in the middle, as if you could sing in that position. And slowly come back, center yourself, take a couple of breaths. For the twist, make sure you keep your spine straight and that you twist around the spine. The right arm can grab anywhere on the chair, and the left arm is pushing onto the right thigh. The lower you're going to catch the chair, the lower your shoulder is going to be compared to your ears. So you're going to keep your neck long. Come back to the center, take a breath, and switch to the other side. Swing your arms. Your eyes are giving the direction to the twist. And on the exhale, you can go even further. On the inhale, you slowly release. On the exhale, you go even further, and you keep going like this. The left shoulder going away from yourself behind, turning behind. Position the hand on the back chair, maybe on the outside, on the inside. Adjust the position of your wrist. Just do as it feels the best for you. And slowly you come back straight and relax. Now let's move on to the standing version of the 6 movements of the spine. You always start from long spine straight, and then you send your chin down towards the chest and roll down one vertebra at a time. Arms heavy, head heavy. It should pull behind the legs and in the lower back. If you only feel it in the back of your legs, slightly bend the knees, and you should feel a pull in the lower back as much as some stretch behind the legs. Try to bring your upper body closer to your legs. Your belly is going to rest on your thighs. Your chest is coming closer to your knees. Your forehead is coming in between your shin bones. And very slowly, you roll back up one vertebra at a time. Very good. Make sure you breathe. Head is the last. And you can send your arms up and back. Place your hands behind on your pelvis. You can do a few times like this in a dynamic way, bending the knees. And then to the side, open your feet for a better balance. Stretch the right side of your body. Lengthen the arm. Keep the weight on both your feet. Try not to lean forward. Correct it by sending the upper body back and come back up. Center yourself. Prepare yourself for the other side. Decompress the spine and send the upper body to the right. You should feel a stretch from the hip bone to the armpit. Correct, so the upper body is not leaning forward. Imagine a wall behind you and in front of you, and you're like a slice in between the two pieces of bread. Slowly come back up. And for the twist, bring both your arms like you did on the chair earlier. Some dynamic movements. Try not to send your hips with your shoulders. There's a full video on twists on my channel if you want to check this out so you really understand concepts. That's it for the standing. Now to do the 6 movements of the spine sitting on the mat, legs crossed, I suggest you use a block or a zafu or a cushion, a folded blanket, whatever you need, just to elevate a bit your pelvis. It's much more comfortable and it helps keep the spine straight in between the movements. So inhale, lengthen the spine, decompress the vertebrae, and chin to chest, you roll down one vertebrae at a time. Take your time to breathe. Send your arms forward as if your fingers were walking them away from yourself. Try to keep your upper body relaxed. At the same time, you try to go as far as possible. If your hands don't even touch the floor, it's fine. If your elbows can't touch the floor, it's almost normal. Most people can't, don't worry. But try to send your whole upper body down as if it was so heavy, it was coming closer to the floor. Take really some time here to enjoy and breathe. Very slowly, you come back up and bring your hands behind your back. Open up your chest, roll back your shoulders, chin up to the ceiling. Maybe you can send your hips off the mat and slowly you come back straight. I suggest you do this with the other leg in front. Same, you're going to roll down, hands forward. Feeling is slightly off, but it's fine. It's still your body. Make it yourself. Familiarize yourself with that feeling. And slowly come back up. That is the last. Hands behind the pelvis. Open up the chest. Lift up your chest. Chin up. Roll the shoulders back. Lift the hips maybe if you can. And slowly come back. Very good. Now to the side. Send your left arm up and come down to the side. Try not to lean forward or back. There's still this imaginary wall behind you. And for the other side, same. Right arm up, left arm down. You can bend the elbow. Try to relax your shoulders away from your ears. Keep the neck long. You see how I even correct myself. I realize my chin is too much down close to my chest, so slightly up. And come back, breathe. It's a good neutral position just to adjust, observe the sensations of the body. And then for the twist, you send both your arms to the left, right hand pressing onto the left thigh. With the left arm, you catch whatever you can, your shirt, your pants, whatever you have, your hip. You go as far as you can, sending the left shoulder back. And slowly come back. Very good. Same on the other side. Swing both your arms to the right. See how my hand here is on the left hip, and I'm going to catch my top, and I keep sending my eyes away far behind. On the exhale, there is more space and I can go further. On the inhale, I release. Back to the center and breathe. Now let's sit on the mat with the left leg bent and the right leg open, and fall forward. Send your arms and hands way further front. Come back, place the left hand behind your hip, and you open up the right arm. Press both feet into the floor and come back. For the side bend, you go to the right side with your right foot flexed, and you come back in control. For the twist, you use the right hand on the left thigh or the left knee, and the left hand is behind the tailbone. Slowly come back. You change the weight of your legs. Extend the left, bend the right, both arms up and fold forward, arms straight away from you. Walk your fingers away and then back. Right hand behind your buttocks. Lift your hips. Keep your left foot on the floor. Open up the chest. Sitting down. And left hand on the left leg. It can be behind at the level of your hips if the left leg is not as open as mine on the screen. The goal here is to stretch the whole right side of your body. Slowly and mindfully come back up. Swing for the twist your arms to the right, pressing your left hand onto the thigh, trying to send the right shoulder down and back. Keep your left foot flexed and slowly come back. Yes, very good. Now come into a kneeling position. Inhale, arms up, and exhale, fall forward, child's pose. Try to keep your hips down onto your heels and your hands very much forward, and your forehead rests onto the floor. For the back bend, what you want to do is a variation of camel pose. For the side bend, try to keep the hand on the floor in alignment with your hips and your feet, and the upper body is going to follow that direction. On both sides, try stretching the whole side of your body. And slowly come back up. For the twist, you're going to swing both your arms to the right. Relax the shoulders. And at the same time, you try to send the right shoulder even more to the back. You press the left hand on the thigh and come back to the center. On the other side, swing both your arms and twist around the spine. Send your gaze way behind you, keeping the neck long and straight. Shoulders away from your ears, so you keep that length in your spine. On the exhale, you go further. On the inhale, you release a bit. And come back to the center. Take a breath. Center yourself. Be grateful for what your body allowed you to do today. Now we're going to go into a tabletop position. To do so, make sure that each forelimbs are parallel to each other. And we're going to do a classic cat and cow. So on the exhale, you round the back, chin to chest. And on the inhale, you arch the back, lift the head up, bring the shoulder blades closer to each other. On the exhale, you press the floor, you separate your shoulder blades, and you keep on going like this. Inhale, up, cow, and exhale, cat, round the back. Continue at your own rhythm. On the inhale, you arch the back, and on the exhale, you round the back. Back to your neutral position. Send your arms forward, and then bring them to the left outside of the mat. Try to keep your hips down and feel a nice stretch in the whole right side of your body. Breathe there. Settle in the position. Slowly come back to the center. One breath here. And bring your arms to the right side. Exhale down. Rest your forehead on the floor. Try to keep your hips as low as possible. Breathe, relax, and feel the stretch in the left side of your body. Bring the arms back in the center. Back to tabletop. And for the twist, we're going to do thread the needle. So right arm up and down onto the floor. Top of the hand on the floor, pressing the floor. Left arm up and bend the elbows so the left hand comes behind the back. With your right hand, you can press the left shoulder away behind, and your head is going to turn naturally towards the ceiling. Only if it's available to you, obviously. To release, first the right hand, then the left hand next to your face, back to tabletop. Take a breath, and same on the other side. Left arm up and down, Position yourself, right arm up and down. You can even place the right hand on the inside of your left thigh. For the most flexible people among you, it's available. If not, no worries. If you feel the twists, you're doing it right. Make sure you breathe and slowly come back to a neutral position in tabletop. That's it. Congrats, you did it. Now the 6 movements of the spine lying down. Make sure that you place the lower back on the floor like this. And then from there, catch your knees, roll yourself into a ball, lift your head. Maybe catch the feet if you can. And relax. Then you have 2 options. You can either do inverted tabletop or you can do fish pose. Start from a sitting position, place your forearms on the floor, elbows as close as possible to each other, and then drop the top of the head on the floor.
Then you can do banana.
You start straight and then you send both legs to the right and both arms and even the upper body to the right. Only the hips stay where they are. You can hook the left ankle on top of the right and you should feel a nice stretch in the whole left side of your body. Back to the center and then same with both the legs and the arms and the upper body. To the left, only the hips stay where they are. The right ankle this time is on top of the left. Feel the stretch in the whole right side of the body from the pinky finger to the ankle. It's quite intense and a very nice stretch. I like. Banana name comes from the Top Shot. If imagine there's a Top Shot view, it looks like a banana from the top. That's it. Back to the center, and then for the twist, this is the reclining twist, very common. I have this video about twists I recommend you to watch if it's unclear for you. Most people I teach in person struggle with this position. They think they know, but with me, they really learn to do it properly. So maybe it's worth watching that video. Just a bit on both sides. Stay for as long as you need. Hit the pause button if you feel like you need to stretch a bit more that twist. I think it's the best lying down because it's a very passive stretch and it really allows you to release tension in the lower back. That's the end of the video for today. Thank you so much for watching. Congratulations on watching the whole video like this. I hope you're going to put that into practice whenever you wake up in the morning, who knows. Here are the last few seconds to get out of the posture. Make sure that you do it in all safety. Don't forget to subscribe.